Okay, this year's been the first year of the new R3 Cup here in Australia. These little bikes have done a great job of entertaining the crowd. I'm with Darren Skibberus from R3 Cup Race Centre Support, and he's the guy who's been looking after a lot of these bikes. He certainly looked after mine very well. And Darren, how's the series gone so far this year, up to your expectations?
Yeah, Chris, I think the series has gone really, really well. A few things need to be considered, It's a new concept here in Australia, having not only a great bike, a great base bike to get into the sport, but actually having a big support network, the truck full of spares and the support team to go along with the series. It's been really great, and it's not just me. We've got quite a big team. Like, for example, this weekend we've got 7 staff members here to make sure that everybody in the class is well looked after. And I think that it's been a great success. To be honest, I think one of the things that's been the biggest success from my perspective is seeing how the competitors interact with each other. It really is a family atmosphere where everybody in the race series helps each other out. We're finding that everyone wants to be pitted together. They all get accommodation together. They have, go out on Saturday night for dinner and talk about the weekend. So it is building like a great experience for them as well as racing. And they're learning a lot. So it's been pretty awesome.
From my experience with the series, when we turned up with the bike, it wasn't finished yet, and I turned around, there was 3 or 4 guys working on the bike, and that's the secret behind the series. I think you're not just left to your own devices. There's support here, and support for all the competitors on many different levels. Depends on how much you want to get into it. You can bring your own team, or you guys will basically handle it, so you just turn up and ride.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Chris. And one of the great things about motorcycling in general at Clubland on the road, and everybody who's a motorcyclist knows that it is like a big family. Everybody helps each other out, and sometimes like the bigger classes, more serious classes like the superbike, a little bit that gets lost. The R3 Cup has just been a great example of that. So everyone helps each other out, but then there is the professional support if you want a bit more. So it caters to a lot of people. Someone who's doing on a really tight budget, or somebody who's happy to spend a little bit more and have that really great experience and use the weekends away as a bit of a holiday and fun as well,
Yeah. And plans for 2017, the series will obviously be back. You've got a great infrastructure now, and you've learned a lot this year. Any further developments for next year?
Well, I think, certainly that this year's been, like our first year, getting everything organised. We're really starting to get our handle on having the truck with all the parts, all the support. The competitors are gaining a lot of knowledge. We're gaining lots of knowledge about the bike. So we're going to be doing some marketing and advertising and, just encouraging people to have a go, We're seeing some pretty good grids now, and we want to see much bigger grids next year, and hope that the bikes now start to be raced in Clubland as well and state level, as well as the R3 Cup at the ASBK series.